Alright. Who should I play against, Adrian? Adrian. I can beatbox. I didn't know I can beatbox. Huh? Did it just change songs and with the words? That was weird. Alright, we're gonna be playing this, and we'll be using a random team, and there will be, I can't read that, so I hate it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Legion Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Don't explain one pro, I suck at this game, you guys saw last time. Except for the fact that I freaking... Oh my god, that was the craziest thing I've seen on this. Oh my god. You can't even, I can't, oh my god, that was crazy. You know why I'm just about that action, boss. This is a beast, I don't know, a monster! We are better than the rest of I just think we'll stay forever. I love that song. Alright, we will be kicking off.
As we get set for football
Sadly,
at
yes.
CenturyLink Field here in Seattle.
Today
we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between
my
the
God.
Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
Hold on, his name on
That'll
this
carry
team?
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let me check his name is on this team.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Jameis now on first down.
Whoa!
His first pass is incomplete.
That was interesting.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
I'm gonna cover this dude.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz and they go past you and you go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible spot. Right exactly where you're running the draw.
Come on.
In there and
Get him.
And he'll be right at the 30 here. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Alright, I'm gonna return.
Target, but I think it was almost like a
I don't know what the this dude's speed is, but I hope it's pretty fast so I can do
get it to that big frame. I hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Returnable for Lockett. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Okay. You guys saw me? I suck at running. They're gonna expect this
First
thing.
carry for Thomas Rawls. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Second down, 9 yards to go.
It's impossible to stop.
On second down, Wilson.
Let's go!
By Tyler Lockett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
He sets to fire deep. And that's Curse for the Seattle touchdown, hauling it in.
Let's go!
Jermaine Curse, 51 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did.
Nah, I don't care. That was a good.
And then he was
That
on
was
the
a good
business
one.
end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a
Let's see.
campsite. But in the
So we're gonna go out of
second
bounds. He's gonna
they were
shank it.
ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the
Oh
ball,
my God, I want to
someone's
bounce
going
in
to
at
shake free and
one.
you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Oh, I'm using Thomas. Okay.
Sims. And he'll get this up past
That was a good
45 to
run.
47. It's a
Oh,
7-yard
45.
carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Again, they run with Sims. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball.
Back now with Charles Davis and Gordon. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Complete, he finds Bray. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him
Yeah,
down.
it's for commentary right now. I'm just playing.
A first down throw for Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender
down. Tampa Bay. Roberto Aguayo now for the point after. And he's able to put it through.
Oh, don't be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Holding. Offense.
No!
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
Oh, good last time. The exact same play I used last time. That's the exact same person.
Now a play fake here on first down.
This dude's a freaking monster.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Seattle.
That dude's a monster. Adrian, I don't know what his name is. This dude's a monster.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy who's...
Jermaine Kearse. Adrian. Curse, I don't care. Look. Look. How many yards? Oh my god. This dude's a freaking monster. He's fast. He's like, get the ball. He catches it. How many yards was that? 54 yards. Oh my god. I love that play.
Speed can work for him so many different ways.
Dang.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game...
No!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes.
Maybe it wasn't a good dot.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the ball switches back over to Tampa Bay, and as they get set in place on offense, Charles, talk about the running game and the O-line, where they stack up going in next year, because Doug Martin was only active for 8 games this last season. Rushing total dropped down to 400 yards, basically.
Yeah, they were fortunate they picked up Jaquiz Rogers during the year, and he gave them some nice games throughout, but I start with the offensive line. They've got some good building blocks. Left tackle Donovan Smith, guard Ali Marpet. Great places to begin. I think they'll continue to try and fortify that offensive line because that will help whoever becomes their primary ball carrier.
The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, and that'll make it third down.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Back near his own goal line, Winston. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings him
God.
Partner, how many times have you heard it?
We are number
Pressure
one
creates
point
diamonds,
five.
right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got.
Have a
They
ball
got
already.
it, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
It honestly isn't.
Now it's Lockett. Look at the spin. Balance. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
Oh my God.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Keith Tandy. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the
Suck at
first
this
half.
game. No. Get your own remote. It's right there. Boy. Ah, you screwed your team. Alright, join the game. I have to do it. Oops. It's gonna be this one. Join. You're gonna be on Tampa Bay? Alright, they gave you an early start.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here, Winston. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jeez, don't you at least want your guys to get a drink of water?
Not really.
Probably pretty thirsty. Whatever, your wish, our command. Third quarter now. Both teams
You're so good at this game, Adrian. I suck.
Action here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, it was banned.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors.
Whoa, they got to be quick.
You're down, but overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be...
This is a beast!
29 yards.
He can't just stop!
Yeah, he's got their only touchdown.
I can't stop behind.
They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
To throw is Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution.
Kurz is too fast. That's the thing. That's what I like about him.
That's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
On first down, Wilson. He's got his man. It's Kurz. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Darryl Smith coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Oh,
big sack on second down. The offense needs to convert here on third. From the gun on third down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted third time. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Holding on to nothing. No! Decline.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Third and long, it's Wilson. A hit as he
I don't know what that was.
Incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up a fourth down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring,
Thanks it again.
It's like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K.J. Wright coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Third and long for Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I love this game.
And out now come the Seahawks. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their side, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, go get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On second down, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's Wilson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
How is that not a safety?
Picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing an old college coach right now. They always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
First down, Winston. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
True. This is crazy. I lost already. Look at the score.
Welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Winston here to throw. Stepping up.
How did you know he was going to do that?
Nice spin.
Oh my god, I hate when you do that.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Winston. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to...
And how about this? A fake, but he will not make the first down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out and made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect it out.
And, a cross. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Hargraves had 10 interceptions in his 3 years at Florida, and a big one there in the NFL.
Yeah, this is one that's got to go back on the mantle at home, doesn't it? When you get a pick that seals a victory for your team, yeah, you take that one home and display it.
What? What was that?
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And quickly, they get to the line. They're looking to throw this. Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Here's Winston. Right side caught by Jackson. And out of bounds just shy of the end zone at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
And
No! It's over. Oops.
Cross for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Hold on.
Winston to throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
It's interesting that when it comes to conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these
You're going to shank
situations.
it.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
My God.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I got this, right? I can catch up. No problem.
Game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time
You just made a
gives them a
costly
chance to
mistake,
run
man.
their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw.
Come on.
It's caught by Baldwin. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point.
Let's go!
And while it appears the heavy lifting
To tie the game up.
by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
20 seconds left. Oh, my God.
1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. So here comes the kickoff now.
Oh, I see the accuracy.
In this 4th quarter.
A little too much power.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay
Game is
trots
so
out
crazy.
there now. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this?
No.
But the
Okay,
risk is
take the right
probably
play.
greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Evans has it left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
The moment when I realized we both have all our timeouts.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now Winston. Wide open receiver complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh my God. What a game.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Winston to throw. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Shank it, shank it, shank it.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Roberto Aguayo.
Shank it.
With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
Go. It's over. Just make it. This game could be over already. Kick it. I'm pressing timeout.
And his kick is absolutely
I was pressing
perfect.
timeout.
And it'll be a hot...
I swear I was pressing timeout. I was like, oh my god. From the beginning. Let's go again. Because you barely joined like halfway and you were already winning. No. Not today. Well, it's Saturday. I mean Friday. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. Oh my god. I got absolutely murdered.
Huh?